Governor Hope Uzodinma has threatened to arrest teachers who are protesting for unpaid salary. I think some days ago, the governor said those who are complaining about unpaid salaries, that he said that they are fraudsters and or ghost workers, that they have paid everybody. Those who have not been paid, they are fraudsters. That was what he said. And I think that's why these people have come out to dare him to protest. And let's him come and tell them that they are, because he said they are ghost workers or they are fraudsters, that they have paid everybody. Now they have come out to protest and tell the whole world that they are not ghost workers. Now is planning or threatening to arrest them. Senator Hope Uzodinma, the Imo State governor, has threatened to arrest any protesting teacher, worker or pensioner in the state, while insisting that his government is owing no one. Uzodinma said, so the man is so funny. He said those protesting against the private directive of the government were not only ghost workers but rented protesters by enemies of the government to misinform the public. Speaking through the clan Emelumba, the State Commissioner for Information, Uzodinma further accused the protesting teachers of constituting nuisance in the state and misinforming the public, warning those who engage in that to desist or have themselves to blame. Primary and secondary school teachers in the state on Thursday took to the streets of Owerri, the state capital, demanding for their 12-month unpaid salaries arrears. 12 months. And this man said they are ghost workers. The protesters, numbering over 300, stormed the government house, Owerri, with their employment details and placards painting the government in a bad light. Mrs. Grace Ajailu, one of the protesting teachers, who spoke to journalists, said that she has spent 29 years in service, lamenting that she had not received salary since Governor Hope Uzodinma came on board. She said, I was employed and started teaching in 1992, but since the tenure of Senator Hope Uzodinma, I have not received a dime. The last salary I got was in February 2020. This is complete 12 months now, no salary. Why would the governor tag us ghost workers after 29 years of active service? This is the height of insensitivity and callousness. I'm getting ready for my retirement. I have no other source of livelihood as a widow. How will I take care of myself and family? Hunger is ravaging us in the house. This is the means from which I will pay my family bills. Now the government has refused to pay me and called me a ghost worker. God, why? I appeal to the governor to temper justice with mercy and pay us our 1 year salary arrears. We are dying gradually. Another teacher from Mbotoli local government area, who gave her name as Juliet Akalazu, said the governor was suffocating them to death. She disclosed that she had spent 8 years in active service. She said, since March last year, I have not received any kobo as salary. This government is wicked and insensitive to our plight, she added. Meanwhile, the government, through Emelumba, had described the protesting teachers as ghost workers mixed with hired crowd by enemies of the government to misinform the public. Emelumba said this when he spoke to some journalists in response to the protest. So guys, how are we going to settle this matter? Some of them have come out and they have given their names and they have brought their employment letter. So I don't know where the problem is. So this man is still saying that he's not owing anybody, that these people are just hired thugs or hired protesters, or they are ghost workers. The people have come out now that we are not ghost workers, and he still insisting that he has paid them. So I don't know what this man is all about, is doing. I don't know. These people, they are really terrible. They are they are really terrible. So how do you go about this? How do this? And the worst part of it is that he's threatening to arrest them. Mr. Man, pay them and stop threatening them with arrest. What sort of nonsense is this? This man is a huge joke. Please pay them their salaries. Imo people know that you have not paid some of the teachers for 1 year now. Pay them their salaries. Salary is a right. Government house is not forever. Next, he will send his boys to flog them as he did to the pensioners. Yes, he did that sometime last year. I think sometime last year. Sometime last year he did that. So this is unbelievable. People have come out to say that we are not we are not ghost workers, and they have evidence. I'm sure the journalists must have seen, those who were there at that particular time who interviewed them. They must have seen it, and the man is insisting. That means he does not even want to listen to anybody. He does not want to see anybody. You know, the last time he said, if anyone who believes that he himself has not paid them should come with all their documents and come to the government house. I think people need to go with them, because as you are going there, you will be arrested. That is it. Now that you are threatening them, in as much if you believe, like you said, then you should have called those people who came with their employment letter and their details. Attend to them whether they are lying or not, and let people begin to judge from there. But now that you are putting that caveat that anybody, if you get hold of them, you are going to arrest them. So how do you they now come? How would they now come to you to check you, to show you their documents? In this country, yawa go gas. So yawa done the gas already. So people have worked for 1 year. Even the salary, even if you are being paid as at when due, it's not anything. It can't even take you to the bus stop. Let's talk of taking you home, because it's call it take home. The salary they are being paid cannot even take them from their office to bus stop. And now you are owing somebody 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, and 12 months, 1 year they've not been paid. So how do they manage? How have they been coping? Because that is just the norm now. It's not as if maybe it is a Uzodinma that is starting it. All over the country, most of the governors have not paid. They don't even pay. They will tell you that some salaries they are modulated salary. They will pay you some. They will pay you half. I don't know who does that. Who does that? They don't pay, owing people 2-3 months. Go to Kogina. I don't even know whether the man has been able to pay them up to date. Before the 2019 election, he was going around calling people, begging those who are coming and be kneeling down. El-Rufai and Co. kneeling down, begging the Kogi people. These people are not ashamed of themselves. People have worked, you cannot pay them, and you expect them to continue to come. Now, see, this one said the people are ghost workers. Now they have come out. You say they are hired protesters. They are not real. So what do you expect? What do you want from them? This is unfair.